Hello there. Thought it was my first video. I'd show you my 3-inch singles collection. This is bought about 2 or 3 months ago. I got a big collection for relatively low cost, and it was expensive to ship, but I got them, and it was nice. The main feature of it, of course, is the Noriko Sakai collection. A very large number of Noriko Sakai singles in this, and I love them. Noriko Sakai is one of my favorite idol singers from the 80s. I'm a more recent fan, but it's still, she has some great music, and she was a real cutie back in the day, as you can see. And I just wanted to show you a lot of the singles I got. Of course, first and foremost, the Noriko Sakai, and this is actually stacked because I have so many of them. As you can see, there's a lot of them. Of course, I have her best single, her most popular single. This is Blue Rabbit, or Ayuyu Sagi. It's in beautiful condition. No little stickers or rental stickers. And that is actually one of the problems with a lot of these. As you can see here, this is my only copy of Love Letter I was able to get. It has that rental sticker on it, and that really kind of disappoints me. This one's another one that has a rental sticker, and several of them, like Here I Am, which is another great single from the same album that Blue Rabbit was on. Here I Am also has a rental sticker. But some of them have the cases in them, and they're really nice. I like these. I wish I could get more cases like this. If I can open it up and show you what I mean. See, they open up, and they really protect the singles very nicely. And I wish I could get more of these. Of course, as you can tell, this is on my record player on the dust cover. Probably not the best thing to do, but it was the best spot I could put this on. But this is one of my few folded singles. I have a few of those. This is the only one I only have in folded form. Unfortunately, as you can see, it was cut. Sometimes they fold, and this one, the whole bottom part of it was cut off, which kind of annoys me. I'll have to get another copy of that someday. But this is I'll move these over and show you all the various singles I have of Noriko Sakai. And there's Birthday. Her birthday song is released on her 18th birthday, and it's another very early one. Most of the ones I have that are in the cases are early singles, which is kind of nice. There's a really nice copy of All Right, one of her best singles. One of my favorite, one of the first singles I really became a big fan of. It's not quite my favorite single anymore, but it was a single that really got me hooked to Noriko Sakai and made me want to listen to more of her music. And so this is all the Noriko Sakai songs I have, and it's a great collection, and I hope to get all of her singles eventually. But let me stack these over here. I want to put the ones in the case in the bottom. As you can see, now pretty obvious. It's my record player. The record that's in it right now, was playing a little while ago, I'll show you. No, it's not part of the video, but I might as well show you. Eventually I'll do a video on my record collection, but of course that being 200%, and you know you can't read it, but it's Takako Ota. That's right there. Takako Ota's 200%. You might know Takako Ota. She was the voice of Kurimami from the 1983 anime series, and then she's the one who got me into it. I wouldn't be a Noriko Sakai fan if I wasn't first a Takako Ota fan. So, but I'll get into that in another video. For now, I'll show you my other singles. Now, this is a singer. I'm not a huge fan of her, but she's a hugely popular singer. Her name is Miyuki Nakajima. She's a folk singer. She's been singing for many, many years. She's a great, great singer. And of course, everybody knows this one. This is Seiko Matsuda. I really don't know much about this single, but I'll show you my Seiko collection of singles. I have tons of Seiko. And this is a singer. Okay, there's Minako Honda. This is actually her single from the Imaginary Rareth series, which I didn't know until I actually got this. This is the opening of the second season, so it's kind of nice there to have that. It's not one of my favorite songs in the series, but it's still nice to have a Minako single. Now this is a group, it's mainly fronted by a woman, and that's all you generally see on the covers and everything is a female member, but it's actually two. And at one time, actually, when these singles were released, it was three members. It was two men and her. And she's a really good singer. The group is called Every Little Thing, and they are really good. I think you can see it right there, Every Little Thing. Yeah, Every Little Thing. And these are really good songs. They really are treasures. I really like. Now the Rivalry song. Rivalry. Of course, if you're a Noriko Sakai fan, as a general rule, you're probably not a fan of this one. This is Shizuka Kudo. And these, Sakai and Kudo are great friends in real life, but this is, to fans of Noriko Sakai, she kind of represents the anti-Sakai. She's like almost the exact opposite type of music. Even though they're technically idol singers, generally speaking, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but it's almost like the different side of the tracks when it comes to this. And I'll get into a Rivalry video a little later, but I have a few of these. These came with them, and they're okay songs, but nothing great. They're nowhere near as good as most of Noriko Sakai's songs, at least to me. I mean, Shizuka Kudo fans would completely disagree with me, of course. And but that's my my Shizuka Kudo fan. And the reason why this is folded is one of the things were broken, and I had to fold it, and I had an extra case, so I decided to do that. So those are the good singers I have that I really like. There's a few others that are pretty good too, but I'll get into that another time. See, I'll fold these up and get these out of the way. And these are like individual singers I don't really know much about. I'm not really going to even mention them. I'm just going to show you the ones I have here. Some of you might know who these are. I'm not a huge fan of these singers. Some of them are a little better than others. Usually the older singers that are more veterans. This one's pretty good. I forget her name. Yumi Tanimura. She's actually, this song, their single here is pretty good. And these are pretty good soloists. I kind of like them, but it's not songs I would listen to on a regular basis. But they're pretty good. If you're fans of this, maybe give me a buzz about it and tell me more about their music. And those are that group there. Put this down over here. They're okay. I mean, I'm just not a huge fan. Of course, there's a bunch of those are rentals, and I'm very annoyed that Every Little Thing is also a rental, but oh well. Now, we're going to go to the groups. This first one I am not a fan of at all. I did painfully listen to all 10 of the songs that I own for them. Actually, it was 12. Wow, I have 6 singles. Ouch. They're not very good. They came around at the very beginning of the hip-hop fusion craze that erupted in Japan in the late 90s, and it's still, unfortunately, still somewhat continuing today. And these girls, unbelievable. I mean, they're not even 30 yet, even today. Back then, they were in their teenage years, and they must have been worth tens of millions of dollars, because they sold like 25 million records within 3 years. It was incredible to see them do what they did. It's just incredible. I'm not a big fan of them. I know they probably have huge legions of fans in Japan, but no, sorry, I'm not a Speed fan. They kind of represent what I dislike about modern music. And of course, their rivals at the time, Morning Masume. They're a little better than Speed. That doesn't say much, but I have 2 of their singles. They're okay, but not great. They're still hip-hop fusion, so they're not going to be there. Now, this is a group, I think they're a little veteran, and they're actually pretty good. It's Kiroro, I think that's how it's pronounced, and these actually aren't bad. It's a duet, and they're actually pretty good. I like them. And, of course, going back to earlier era, there is Wink. And Wink was one of the last miracles of the golden age of idol singers, and they stuck around. They came around about '89 and stuck around to the mid '90s. these were not nearly as good of songs as I was hoping they would be, and so I was a little disappointed. I was actually hoping for slightly better music, but they were okay. They're certainly better than Speed or Morning Masume, so I will give them there. Then, of course, there's their rivals to some extent. There's Ribbon, which is a trio, and they were pretty good. I have another one somewhere, but I can't find it for some reason. But there it is. Here's my one. I don't know where my other Ribbon went, but it's somewhere. Now here's my anime. Of course, the Minako Honda was also an anime, but because it's Minako Honda, I had to put it in our group. And this is my anime and television series. These songs from the Super Sentai series are surprisingly good. I forget which one is. I think the B side of this one is a really good song. Which one? Yeah, I think she sings it. One of I guess the pink, the girl of the group, I guess, and she sings the song, and it's actually really good. And she has a great voice, and it's really good. Then, of course, that's Yu Yu Hakusho. I'm not a big fan of this song. I mean, I would rather it be the opening song, the one everyone knows, Smile, It's a Bomb, which is a great song. And this is, I think it's, is this Gundam, or is it, I think it is Gundam. But I'm not 100% sure. I really don't read Japanese too well yet, so it's, but I think the person I bought it from did say it was Gundam. But that's my anime and television series ones I got. So there's those. They're not too bad. Then we're getting the male groups. And the first one is a legend. And to me, the greatest male act in Japanese history. Azen Chitai. They were absolutely phenomenal in the 80s. They would have been great in the 90s if Koji, the guy right here, and I think that's him right there, If he would have kept the group together, I think they would have done so much better. They would have been very competitive with Bees and Mr. Children and all the big male acts and the rock acts of the 80s, or I'm sorry, the 90s. And they would have done better in the 90s, but he kind of went on hiatus a lot and did his own little thing, his own solo career, and it really made Azen Chitai kind of flounder for their popular profile to flounder a bit in the 90s. They're still a very popular group. They're popular in Korea too, and they're definitely my favorite. He has the best male voice in Japan. And Koji is absolutely amazing. Now, this is a group I actually did not listen to this yet. I need to listen to it sometime. Kink Kids. I don't really know much about them, but. I guess they might be okay. I'll have to try them out sometime. I haven't really listened to them. And then there's these guys. And this is terrible music. Glay, I don't know what they're about. I almost prefer Speed over Glay. Glay is really bad. I think they're hip-hop fusion of some kind, and I was never a fan of it. And this is another one. I think both of these are somewhat hip-hop fusion groups or soloists. I think Glay is a group, and I think he's a soloist. And, of course, they're not very good, and I have no respect for them at all. And yeah, never mind for them. And that does it. That's my my 3-inch singles collection. I'll do another video on my my 7-inch 45s collection, and even my 12-inch LP collection, and just give you a note. Well, thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you soon.